It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no coincidence. As a chosen one, you've always sensed a subtle, orchestrating hand guiding your life's course, even when circumstances appeared random. Today's revelation is this: you're about to sign a new contract that will mark an exciting new beginning for you. This isn't just paperwork, it's a gateway to the next big phase of your destiny. Before we proceed, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment 77 below to send a powerful signal out into the universe. Watch this video on repeat to intensify its energy. If you are truly a chosen one, you'll stay until the very end. If not, it's likely you won't remain to absorb these potent truths. Chapter 1. The Universal Nudge Toward Change. You may have felt recently that life is nudging you beyond your comfort zone. Strange synchronicities are popping up, random conversations strike a chord in your soul, and doors that once seemed jammed shut are beginning to creak open. This is the universe whispering that significant change is on the horizon. As a chosen one, your sensitivity to subtle energies is heightened, so you can't help but notice these signals. They're more than coincidences. They're markers guiding you toward a pivotal contract or commitment. Contracts in the physical world can mean job offers, project deals, or even new living arrangements. Yet in the spiritual realm, a contract also symbolizes an agreement you enter on a soul level, one that aligns with your higher calling. When God or the universe orchestrates such an event, it's never random. It's the next step in your growth. You might find yourself at a crossroads. Part of you yearns for stability, while another part craves fresh challenges. This tension is a sign that a contract is forming, bridging your desire for expansion with the divine timing of your path. Often, people you meet every day remain confined by the notion that life's major opportunities are solely about luck or connections. They don't see how the spiritual blueprint interacts with the practical. But you, as a chosen one, recognize that significant agreements, whether it's a new business partnership or a move to a different country, happen when you align your inner sense of purpose with the cosmic flow. The opportunities that arise match the readiness of your soul. Still, fear creeps in. What if you fail at this new venture? What if it disrupts the stability you fought to maintain? Those questions are natural, but remember that each time you took a leap of faith in the past, solutions and guidance appeared. The same pattern holds now. Your track record of overcoming hurdles underscores that when you heed the universal call, resources show up, mentors surface, and even your own hidden strengths come to light. To prepare for this upcoming contract, clear out emotional clutter. If you hold resentments, unresolved guilt, or nagging worries, address them. This mental housekeeping ensures you enter your new commitment with a clean slate. Also, fine-tune your discernment. Not every proposition is part of the divine plan. Some might be distractions or illusions. Trust your inner compass. If something resonates deeply, that's a strong sign it's aligned with your divine script. As this new agreement draws closer, you may sense a heightened anticipation, like standing at the edge of a great adventure. Embrace that excitement. It confirms that your soul is ready for the next chapter. The universe wouldn't lead you here if you weren't capable of flourishing in this expanded role. Allow yourself to feel the possibility that your next signature on a document or the moment you say yes to an offer might just be the threshold into an entirely new realm of fulfillment. The seeds of destiny are stirring. All that remains is for you to trust, step forward, and claim what's been orchestrated for your ascent. Chapter 2. Cleansing Old Patterns. Before you officially step into this fresh commitment, something within you likely feels compelled to do a clean sweep. Maybe you sense a need to reorganize your home, or you're drawn to complete neglected tasks. This compulsion isn't merely about tidiness, it's an energetic clearing. You're instinctively preparing the ground for a new season. Old patterns, be they outdated mindsets or clutter from past endeavors, no longer serve you, so you're subconsciously discarding them to make room for the new. One crucial step is identifying any limiting beliefs tied to your identity or success. Did someone once tell you that you're not management material, or that your dreams are unrealistic? Over time, such statements can harden into internal convictions, shaping how you see yourself. As you approach this pivotal contract, Examine these internal scripts. Are they truths or remnants of others' fears? Recognizing and releasing these beliefs ensures they don't sabotage your fresh start. People you meet every day may trivialize this process, urging you to sign the contract and figure things out later. Yet as a chosen one, you appreciate that spiritual housekeeping sets the tone for everything that follows. Imagine forging a deal while burdened by self-doubt or unresolved grudges. Those energies would taint the new arrangement, creating friction and obstacles down the line. Instead, by clearing out negativity and baggage, you enter the agreement with a clear mind and open heart, fostering a pathway free of invisible hurdles. You might also reflect on old relationship patterns. If you've collaborated or partnered with individuals in the past where trust was broken or your contributions underappreciated, ask yourself, what did I learn and how can I avoid repeating that dynamic? By extracting lessons from old heartbreak or betrayal, you prevent that energy from surfacing again in your imminent commitment. This proactive stance is a hallmark of spiritual maturity. Another aspect of cleansing involves emotional readiness. Are you carrying bitterness or envy because someone seemed to sign a life-changing deal before you? Let it go. Comparison and jealousy block your blessings. The universal flow favors an abundant mindset, one that celebrates others' wins as a sign that your own are on the horizon. By releasing envy, you align with the cosmic principle that there's room for everyone's success, including yours. Finally, physically purifying your environment can strengthen this shift. You might do a ritual, lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or meditating to clear stagnant energy. Some people burn sage or ring bells. Others rearrange furniture or even undertake a digital cleanse of old files. Whatever resonates with you, do it with intention. Affirm that you're discarding all that no longer resonates with your highest path, making space for the new agreement destined to amplify your life's purpose. By systematically cleansing old patterns before you sign, you walk into your future unburdened, ensuring the new contract is built on a stable, energetic foundation. Freed from cluttered memories or unresolved negativity, you'll discover that your next steps unfold with remarkable grace, as though the universe itself has smoothed the ground for your strides toward a more abundant tomorrow. Chapter 3. Trusting the Divine Timing. In the midst of your excitement about an upcoming contract, whether it's a literal paper deal or a symbolic spiritual covenant, a key principle stands out: divine timing. As a chosen one, you've likely encountered moments when you push for results on your schedule, only to hit walls of frustration. Conversely, you've also seen how the right opportunity can appear out of nowhere, just when you perfected your skill set or opened your heart to new possibilities. The same cosmic choreography applies now. Imagine spending months or years sowing seeds, networking, honing talents, clarifying your vision, only to watch them lie dormant. It's tempting to assume your efforts are fruitless, but in reality, the universe arranges a confluence of circumstances you can't predict. The right contact stumbles upon your work, or a company reorganizes exactly when you're ready for a new role, or an investor's interest aligns with your product launch. This synergy isn't random luck. It's the universe verifying that everything meets the precise conditions for your success. People you meet every day might think success is about brute force, endless hours, or being in the right place at the right time by chance. But your perspective recognizes a greater orchestration. Divine timing ensures no stage is set too soon or too late. If you were to receive a massive contract prematurely, you might sabotage it through lack of preparation or emotional readiness. Conversely, if your readiness soared but no opportunity arose, frustration and self-doubt could derail you. So the cosmic plan merges both readiness and opportunity for maximum impact. Still, trusting divine timing can be nerve-wracking when you're eager for breakthroughs. Financial pressures, social expectations, or personal impatience threaten to erode your faith. The good news? The tension you feel is evidence that a shift is imminent. The universe often tests your resolve in the final stretch, those last moments when it's hardest to remain calm. But once you pass that test with unwavering trust, the doors swing open, the contract arrives, and you see why earlier delays were necessary. In practical terms, trusting timing also means staying vigilant for signals. Remain active in your pursuits, sending proposals, connecting with mentors, improving your craft, while not forcing outcomes that clearly resist alignment. When you sense an opening, move swiftly. When you encounter resistance, pause and reassess. This dance between action and surrender keeps you tuned to spiritual cues, ensuring you're neither passive nor pushy. With your contract approaching, you sense a sweet spot of readiness blossoming. Your skills feel honed, your mindset is aligned, and your environment is supportive. That synergy indicates you're stepping into the zone of divine timing. Let that comfort you. The long wait wasn't wasted. It was a gestation period for your gifts to mature. Now, as you prepare to finalize the next big deal or agreement, you do so knowing that the universe's clock strikes at just the perfect moment. Trusting this orchestration liberates you from the anxiety of what if and when, allowing you to embrace your new chapter with serene confidence. Chapter 4. What this new contract represents. This new contract is more than a legal or formal arrangement. It's a tangible representation of your evolving purpose. To some, it might look like a simple job offer, a partnership deal, or a creative collaboration. But for you, it symbolizes the convergence of spiritual lessons, personal readiness, and cosmic alignment. Signing your name on that dotted line or verbally agreeing to the terms crystallizes an important milestone. You're stepping into a new identity, one marked by expanded responsibility and fresh possibilities. People you meet every day often don't grasp the spiritual weight of such commitments. They see a job as a job or a contract as another business transaction. You, on the other hand, recognize that each major agreement you enter shifts your trajectory. It can open new circles of influence, trigger personal breakthroughs, and require a deepening of your faith. This is why, for chosen ones, seemingly mundane decisions carry profound resonance. Also, this contract might serve as a green light, confirming that your past labor wasn't in vain. All those hours refining your craft, the personal sacrifices you made to stay on track, these now bear fruit. The symbolic nature of the contract says, I see you, and here's the next stepping stone. God and the universe are essentially affirming that your investment in personal growth aligns perfectly with the new role or arrangement you're about to undertake. While stepping into this agreement, anticipate a surge of both excitement and pressure. People might tell you, now you've got what you wanted, don't mess it up. Alternatively, some may be envious, waiting for you to slip. But you're not entering this realm to please onlookers. You're here because it merges with your divine blueprint. External expectations pale in comparison to the fulfillment you draw from executing your mission with excellence. That's not to say challenges won't arise. Every major commitment involves tests. You might juggle new logistics, face temporary setbacks, or navigate complex interpersonal dynamics. Yet your spirit stands more robust now. The same grace that guided you here will sustain you. Keep your spiritual routines intact. Prayer, meditation, reflective journaling, whatever keeps you centered. These practices fortify you so you can meet any turbulence without losing perspective. The new contract might also yield unexpected bonuses. You may discover hidden talents or develop leadership qualities you never thought you possessed. Perhaps you form alliances with people who share your vision, forging bonds that outlast the contract's duration. Each benefit, direct or indirect, reaffirms that when you follow the cosmic call, your life flows with synergy rather than strain. Ultimately, this contract signifies not just a new job or project, but a fresh personal chapter. It stands as a beacon that you're evolving from who you were into who you're meant to be. Each signature stroke or handshake echoes the silent vow. I accept this challenge, believing in the divine orchestration that brought me here. And with that vow, you usher in a chapter brimming with optimism, purpose, and the kind of impact only a chosen one can wield. Chapter 5. Facing the envy and doubt from others. As you move closer to signing this new contract, expect a spectrum of reactions from those around you. Some will cheer you on, thrilled to see your progress. Others might experience envy, either subtly or overtly. They'll question how you, out of everyone, landed this opportunity. They may cast suspicion, insinuating you had an unfair advantage or that it was just luck. In their eyes, your success stirs discomfort because it contrasts with their own stagnation. People you meet every day can be unpredictable. Some acquaintances, once friendly, could become distant, uncertain how to handle your leveling up. They worry your success might leave them behind. This is normal. Their envy underscores an internal fear they might not acknowledge, a fear that your growth highlights their lack of initiative or courage. As a chosen one, you can interpret their envy compassionately, not as a personal attack, but as a sign that your strides challenge them to reevaluate their own choices. However, envy can escalate if fed by rumors or half-truths. Someone might spread negativity, claiming you must have cut corners or used manipulative tactics. Such distortions can be hurtful, but recall how you've risen through integrity, alignment, and countless unseen hours of devotion to your path. Their gossip reveals more about them than it does about you. By standing firm in your authenticity, you diminish the power of their insinuations, and doubt from others might also creep in the form of backhanded comments. Are you sure you can handle this? Or, isn't that too big a move? Their uncertainty can be contagious if you let it, but you've cultivated an inner compass that resonates with divine signals. You've prayed, meditated, or tuned in spiritually, receiving affirmations that this contract is indeed your next step. Trust your discernment over the doubts of those who see only the material surface. When encountering envy or doubt, keep lines of communication open, but set boundaries. You can clarify misunderstandings if someone is genuinely curious, yet you needn't defend every detail of your journey to naysayers. A straightforward, "I appreciate your concern, but I've prayed about this and feel it's right," may suffice. Some will persist in negativity regardless, but your calm assurance subtly communicates your unshakenness. Pushback, ironically, can reinforce your resolve. Each critical comment or skeptical glance can remind you why you embarked on this path in the first place, to fulfill a purpose beyond fleeting trends. The friction they provide shapes you, sharpening your emotional fortitude. Over time, you realize their envy or doubt catalyzes you to stand even more confidently in your truth. Thus, while envy or doubt might seem like unwelcome hurdles, they also reveal that your star is rising. People notice the difference in your energy and outlook, even if they interpret it incorrectly. Rather than letting their negativity derail you, recognize it as a byproduct of stepping out of the ordinary. Once you sign that new contract, your success will speak for itself, quieting many who question you. And for those who remain unconvinced, let them watch from the sidelines. Their skepticism doesn't define you, your results do. Chapter 6, Finishing Strong and Stepping into Your Future. As you stand on the brink of finalizing the new contract, a surge of resolve likely courses through you. You've come too far to falter now. Your experiences, both victories and setbacks, have molded you into someone who doesn't quit when the stakes are high. This concluding phase, however, demands a certain finesse. The difference between good and great often hinges on how you close one chapter and transition into the next. Finishing strong means reviewing the contract's terms carefully, both literal and figurative. If it's a written agreement, read the fine print, ensure clarity on obligations, and confirm it aligns with your ethical standards. If it's a symbolic contract, check your emotional readiness and spiritual integrity. Are you truly prepared to invest the needed energy and time? Affirming these details sets you up for success rather than stumbling into unforeseen pitfalls. You might sense a swirl of conflicting emotions: excitement, nervousness, relief. Let them flow without suppressing them. Acknowledge that this is a pivotal moment. People you meet every day rarely pause to reflect. They simply rush from task to task. But as a chosen one, you cultivate awareness, letting these emotions remind you that a remarkable shift is unfolding. Each flutter in your stomach signifies a door of possibility swinging open. In finishing strong, also consider how you plan to integrate your new endeavor with other life dimensions. Will it affect your relationships, your health, your spiritual practices? Before you sign, decide on practical steps to maintain balance. Maybe you'll schedule dedicated family time or commit to a certain routine of rest. By proactively designing a balanced approach, you ensure that growth in one area won't sabotage another. This is the synergy that marks a truly holistic success. Then once you're convinced this contract is aligned, sign with conviction. If it's an actual document, let your pen strokes exude the confidence of someone who's prayed, meditated, and measured carefully. If it's a spiritual vow, articulate your commitment in heartfelt prayer or journaling. Either way, your affirmation sends a powerful ripple through the cosmos. You are ready to ascend to a higher tier of your destiny? People may wonder why you're so calm at such a dramatic milestone. The secret lies in your spiritual grounding. You're not forging this new beginning alone. A greater force collaborates with you. That recognition dissolves anxiety, replacing it with a quiet assurance. This energy, your preparedness plus divine support, yields a serenity that confounds those who rely solely on logic and human effort. Stepping into your future, keep your sense of wonder alive. Remind yourself daily that life's greatest gifts often arrive when you maintain a receptive, cheerful spirit. The contract you're about to sign marks just one achievement among the many that lie ahead. Each milestone paves the way for expansions you might not yet imagine. Finish strong, sign wholeheartedly, and then step forward with the lion-hearted faith of a chosen one who knows the best is not merely ahead, it's already woven into the cosmic script. You are simply turning the page to read the next thrilling chapter. Chapter 7. Celebrating and Embracing the New Beginning. When the ink dries on that contract, literal or symbolic, you might feel both relief and excitement. You've navigated doubts, skeptics, and your own hesitations to reach this fresh chapter. Now is the time to celebrate, not with arrogance but in gratitude for the journey and the cosmic grace behind it. As a chosen one, you pause to honor each milestone, viewing it as an integral part of your sacred evolution. Celebration doesn't have to be extravagant. A simple ritual of reflection through prayer, meditation, or journaling can cement the lessons you've gathered. Later, when fresh crossroads arise, you'll draw strength from these written reminders of how faith and perseverance guided you here. Unlike those who treat achievement as an endpoint, you see this success as a doorway to deeper learning, broader impact, and ongoing spiritual growth. Of course, new challenges will emerge, yet you meet them with renewed confidence, knowing divine orchestration joins forces with your determination. Acknowledge the friends and mentors whose beliefs sustained you. Their support was the wind at your back. This is also a moment to set fresh intentions aligned with your expanded capacity, perhaps mentoring someone walking a similar path or establishing boundaries that protect your well-being. Above all, remember that this contract launch marks not a finish line, but an invitation to ever greater possibilities. As you step boldly into this new beginning, you embody the essence of a chosen one, ever evolving, guided by a higher calling, and ready to illuminate uncharted paths for yourself and others.